do to our opening address. Yandu.
Can we give it up for Irene? Can I have the 10-year anniversary planning team? Can we stand? Planning team. Please. 10-year anniversary. We've been working on this since the beginning of the year, yeah? OTR 10-year anniversary volunteer team. Please, everybody stand. OTR executive planning team, everyone. OTR volunteers, past, present, and future. Please stand up. OTR partners, please stand up. Friends, supporters, please stand. Friends and supporters of Over the Rainbow. Everybody in the room. Thank you very much. Please sit down. Thank you for that. Today we have some special guests with us. As you know, we have Speaker Speaker of Parliament. We have CEO IMH Daniel Fong. We have Steve Melford, my good friend, Property Group co-founder. We have Edward, MP of Holland, Fukushima. Good memory. I'll give you two. Oh, yeah, also a social entrepreneur in the circular economy space. Very interesting. We have Anton, a good friend, author, technopreneur, yeah, and many other. Few more coming later. Senior Parliament Secretary coming, Rahayu. Terry Tan, who is the MP of Nishun South, is it? And then we also have Dr. Chow Hongchun, who is the CEO of Alexandra Health and also the chair of COVID-19 Mental Health Task Force. They will be coming here a little bit later to join the panel. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Thank you. We are a family. That's OTR. We waited 10 years for this moment. I have a bit of good news to share with all of you. This morning as well, just 2 days ago, the foundation Over the Rainbow has just been approved for IPC status. Just today. One thing that we can do a lot more good things together. That's what it means. We do a lot more things together. And also this year we also made this year the year of happiness at Over the Rainbow. The year of happiness. Everybody got a bag, is it? Can I have the bag? Everybody got a bag. Can I just take out your bag, please? Okay. You have maracas.
Don't compare us in your bag. Everyone the same.
You got a bottle of water, so it's the survival kit, okay? For today, you have a long day. Survival kit. You have maraca. Take it out. Yeah, use your maraca all day. Yeah, we need because it's a celebration. This is going to be a celebration. Yeah.
Baby one, okay? Just don't drop it.
Oh, a baby maraca. Okay. And then you also have a magazine. You also got a magazine. Yeah, this is a special 10-year memorial issue of the OTR Rainbow Connection magazine. It's a labor of love. It's a special issue. It's going to be the keeper. Okay? It's going to be a keeper. There are extra copies that you can purchase. Yeah, and the other things you can do to support. And so, do help us spread happiness. Help us spread happiness. It's a year of happiness. Thank you. Okay, we are one happy family. But things haven't always been so happy for us. October 2029, we lost our dear son and only child to suicide. He was 26 years old. was suffering from manic depression and lost his battle to the illness. It was a parent's worst nightmare and the darkest time of our life. It was also a wake-up call for as parents, also for society as a whole. Our son was a very caring and compassionate person. He once told us, "Mom and Dad, wouldn't it be nice if we can make a difference in someone's life?" This was while he was sick. His life, his passing, his legacy became the inspiration and genesis of our family foundation and Over the Rainbow Youth Mental Wellness Initiative. It was a very humble beginning, I remember. 10 years ago when we started, it was just two founders, my wife and I. By the way, my co-founder Eileen here. Can you stand, Eileen? We've been on this journey together for more than 10 years. We just celebrated our 40th anniversary just last month. She's the one that always worries about my health and well-being, so I really have to thank her. Two of us, we have a few family friends as volunteers. We have a website, we have a Facebook page, we have a brochure. We organized our first event, outreach, workshop, one thing led to another. Slowly momentum built and gathered steam. Today, Over the Rainbow has since grown to be a recognized force, a recognized presence in the youth mental wellness space. Since launching in October 2012, Over the Rainbow has been a pioneer and trailblazer in the space of youth mental wellness, with innovations such as many of our outreach events, community initiatives, mental wellness workshops, programs and festivals, media projects, peer support systems, online support platforms, mental wellness magazines, social media campaigns, and the like. Together, these initiatives and activities collectively have touched nearly 1 million lives and transformed many others. The video you just saw earlier by Our Better World, a great partner of ours, Chow Li. OTR provides a platform for self-discovery, healing, and transformation. This is a place where young people, an environment where young people can come, they can find themselves, they can connect to their higher self, discover their higher self, connect to their roots, and spread their wings. They can transform and transcend. You're going to hear from some of them. This is what OTR does. You're going to hear from some of them a little bit later. Yeah, this is what OTR does. So from an organization that pioneered mental wellness as a journey, innovate and champion prevention and preemption over clinical intervention. Innovation is a constant driving force for positive change. For innovations such as wellness space. That's why that happens when you don't have notes with you. I remember everything up here. Innovations such as wellness space that you know about, such as OTR lessons, such as Youth Matters. Many innovations. Yeah. What started from the ashes of a family tragedy, a heart-shattering family tragedy, has transformed into a mission that turned into a movement to transform youth mental wellness for the 21st century. It was 26 years ago when we first arrived here in Singapore. I was with Apple at the time. Yeah, I started my entrepreneurial journey. Many friends from that era. My entrepreneurial journey. I became a multi-time entrepreneur. I became an angel investor. I served as a venture partner to a pioneering venture firm that was backed by Singapore government back in the early days, a venture partner. I co-founded a business angel fund together with Spring back then. I served as I co-founded a digital media incubator, Catfish Media Lab, and I also served as the director of Business Angel Network Southeast Asia. As an angel investor, I invested in nearly 40 early stage startups. A majority of them have failed, so I call myself an expert in failure. You can ask me anything about failure, I can give you an answer. I'm not sure it's the correct answer or not, but I can give you an answer. Why startups fail. I also served on startup business plan competition internationally, from Beijing to Bangkok to Singapore. I serve on the government panels on innovation from A-Star to EDB to Spring. I served on NRF and Smart Innovation Panel for over 12 years. I even dabbled in professional sports, professional basketball. I didn't go try out. I didn't try out for basketball, but I invested in the Singapore Slingers. Singapore's only professional sports team. I put together a consortium that invested in the Slingers. I served also as a vice chairman for many years. Tony Fernandez was the chairman. He went on to build the ASEAN Basketball League. Slingers today still play in the basketball league. What was my motivation for doing this? I believe that sports together with arts are parts of the mosaic that is the vibrant culture in cosmopolitan city like Singapore. That is Singapore. Sports and arts together with tech. Also, it's a great entertainment venue for family and fans alike. I love bringing friends to the game, and many other people are here. It was great fun. We all lost money, the investors, we had great fun doing it, right? That was 13 years ago. In the movie, The Last Samurai, who's seen the movie, The Last Samurai? I don't know if you remember the conversation. Lord Katsumoto, played by Ken Watanabe, asked Elgin, who was played by Tom Cruise, "Do you think a man can change his destiny?" To which Elgin, Tom Cruise, replied, "I think a man does all he can until his destiny is revealed." Our son's passing changed my destiny. It changed the course of my life. My sons have become a mental well-being champion, a social innovator, ecosystem builder, a philanthropist, and a humanist. These days, I find myself at the nexus of three major social ecosystems: mental well-being through the work of OTR. This ecosystem has come a long way. I remember there were 2 organizations when we started that were involved in youth mental wellness. Today there are many, but there's a lot more work to be done because someone needs to connect dots in this ecosystem. Mentoring. Many of you know about my work in mentoring. 3.5 years ago, I started the Asia Institute of Mentoring to bring mentoring to the spotlight. in Singapore to raise the quality and set a standard in mentoring, and to bring the benefits of mentoring to all aspects of the society. Today, AIM Asia Institute of Mentoring for short, is Asia's leading institute for mentor training and certification. With a vibrant ecosystem of mentors and mentees, and over 6,000 community with an emerging global footprint. Lastly, sustainability. As the founding executive mentor of Young Sustainable Impact Southeast Asia, which is an innovation network for youth by youth. This ecosystem now, this network has now close to 150 impact startups with nearly a community of nearly 4,000 young change makers. And one thing for sure, I clocked a lot of national service hours in the process. Life is a journey with many ups and downs, potholes along the way. Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Sometimes we're given lemons in life. The question for us is, can we make lemonades out of lemons? That is life. This is the story of Over the Rainbow. One of the triumph of love over grief, hope over despair, and courage over brave odds. "13 years ago, we lost our son, but we gained an entire community, a family that is OTR. OTR thrives as an organization because of the heart. The heart of the founders, the heart of the volunteers, the heart of the partners, the heart of the entire community. The heart is the source of our energy, our passion, our creativity, our resourcefulness, our perseverance. Compassion to want to help others, to help ourselves, to want to help create a better world. The will to do good for the greater good. And finally, the vision to want to reimagine mental well-being, to transform mental well-being, a vision of universal mental well-being. OTR, we're always looking to take mental well-being to the next level. OTR is the little engine that could. Thank you today for being with us to celebrate this very special moment with us. It's taken 10 years. Let's go down memory lane.